Welcome to Papa Junk Shop. Now this video is going to be a little different than my normal ones. This is going to be for a temporary pet door, I guess you would call it. We call it the cat door because we got a couple of cats that we inherited from our kids. And we got it out the other day, put it in place, and one cat seen something outside and decided to go through it full bore and actually broke the door off of it. So I was making a new door for it out of a little bit heavier material. It's been in there for, I don't know, probably 3 years or so, so it was about time anyways. But I thought I'd show you what I made a few years ago, just spur of the moment, I guess. We got tired of opening and closing the door for the cats. They're like kids, they want to go in and out about every 5 minutes. So I made this to solve that problem, and we put it in place, you know, in the morning or something. We don't leave it in there all the time, just when it's necessary. I'll show you how I made it. You might want to make one. Okay, I think I failed to mention that this works on a sliding glass door with a screen on it. I think ours is a Anderson brand. I don't know if it'd make a difference. Different brands might have different features. But what I had to do is measure from inside the track at the top down to the bottom here track for the screen door. And my door just happens to be 3/4 of an inch thick here, so I was able to use a 3/4 inch board. And in the bottom of the cat door there's a groove that I cut with a I think I just used a handsaw and cut a groove in there so that when I put the board in, you put it in up there, slide it in up here, and hold it up a little bit, and the bottom of that will just clear this, and then you drop that groove down on here, and that'll hold this in place, and the upper part stays in the groove up there. And then once it's in place, you just shut the door up against it, and you open the inside door, and you're all set. They can go in and out when they want. And you can see what happens to screens with cats when they decide they want to come in. And yeah, we've replaced this a couple of times. They finally give up on it. That's one of the reasons why I made this thing. So we'll go back in the garage and I'll show you some more details. Okay, back inside. Of course, the length of this thing is going to be determined by your measurements from your door. And the width of mine is, what, 7 1/4. That's just what size this board happened to be, 3/4 inch thick. And the opening I made for the cat door is 6 inches that way and 8 inches that way, and I routed out a little space here. Probably didn't have to be that big, but it was wasn't sure hinges what I was going to use, so I routed that out so the hinges will be recessed a little bit, and the door will hang sort of in the middle of the wood. And the hinges were just, I think they're 1 inch ones, just small. And my door is a piece of plexiglass, which is a little bit smaller than the opening, so you've got clearance all the way around. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. And that allows it to swing both ways. And I've drilled and tapped the holes for the hinges. So what I'm going to do is get that door mounted on there now. This is the replacement door. The other one was a little bit thinner, and I think that's probably why it broke after a few years of use. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not, but there's the groove in the bottom for the bottom track to hold it in place. So let me get that door mounted on there, and then we'll take it out and I'll show you how to put it in place and what it looks like. Okay, got the plexiglass mounted. You can see I got clearance all the way around it, and it goes from there up to here. So we'll go put it in the door and I'll show you how it works. I'll show you how I put it in place and what it looks like. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. That's all there is to it. It'd be nice if we could get a cat to try it out. I don't know where they are. I can go see if I can find one. Maybe we can coax it to come out, but I doubt it. Okay, I found a cat. You know how they are, just being lazy. So I'm going to take it out and see if it'll come back in so you can see the thing work. Now let me try this. Opening up a can of cat food, maybe that'll get her attention. That worked. There, now you can see how it works. Well, this thing isn't for everybody. Over the years, we've had the cat bring in a mouse once, and I think a baby rabbit once. That's why you kind of got to keep your eye on things. And we only leave it in there when we're here and can watch it. Depending on where you live, it might not be a good idea. Other things could come in and out of there too. But it's worked well for us, and if somebody feels like it would work for them and you want to build one, now you'll have an idea how. And as usual, just made out of stuff I already had. And the cats sure enjoy it. So if you like this one, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. See you next time.